Okay. There we go. I don't know what's going on, but every time the server restarts, you know what it does? It gives me good old invalid session, and then I have to reload everything. And it's a whole pain in the butt. It's a process. But we're here. We're live. Things are going. Okay. Let me get into the game here. How is it going, everybody? Good to see you, Cozy. Good to see you, Snacks. Congrats on grabbing first, and thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. We're going to be working on the Sculk Cave again today. Surprise, surprise, I know. It's been like our ongoing project for, seems like forever for King SMP. Before this was Bonsai Grove, and before that was the trees up here. But we're almost done with this, actually, and it's looking great. It's actually fantastic. We're not going to be able to finish it today, I know that for sure, but we're going to try to get pretty darn close if I can. We're going to do some more of this wall all around the edge, just trying to get it all filled in. It'll make it kind of look a little more enclosed, a little more infected. It's going to come over all the way around, and I'm just going to take it all the way up. It looks like I've already done a little bit up here as well, but we're just going to take it all the way up as well, and then we're going to start going from the ceiling down as well in certain places. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you guys. Hello, Swift Dude. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. My ads are in French. That's gross. That's awful. I'm sorry, dude. Slash home village. Boop. Okay. Hello, Coral. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Hello, Jesse. Good to see you. I forgot you're streaming today. I have school off today, so it felt like a Saturday. Oh, dude. I hope you have had a good Friday so far. It's, for me, it's been a little all over the place. I cleaned the bathrooms today. Not my greatest, not the greatest day, but I have worked on some YouTube stuff a little bit more. We're almost to the point where I can actually record things, and I'm really excited. There's so many cool plans. And then today I was followed on TikTok by some cool people. I don't use my TikTok, but I get notified every time somebody follows me there. And I was like, whoa, that's really cool. So, you know, you know, getting followed by somebody you know on TikTok is like a huge W. Or somebody you know of, that you don't know, but you know of them. That was really, really cool. Good Friday. It is actually, hang on, is it Good Friday? It's Good Friday. It is indeed Good Friday. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Coral, Cozy, Swiftu, and King. Hello, Snacks. Good to see you. They were in German and then Dutch earlier. Dang, you're hitting all the languages. World tour. My headphones just died. Cool. Luckily, I have a backup here. Give me just a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Swiftu. It's Saturday for me. Ah, European. Right. I forgot you guys exist. My bad. My bad. What's Good Friday? Good Friday, is... Oh, hang on. Good Friday is I guess it would be a religious holiday, is what you would consider it, I guess. And it's, basically when they killed Jesus. So, I can't recall why we call it Good Friday, but you know, it's good for us in the sense of like selfishness, I guess. Not that we wanted him to die, but you know, living sacrifice and things like that. Good Friday. Also, there is so many mobs through here. I don't do shoutouts, but hello, Meg. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hello, Jamit. Hello, Sensible Vo. Hello, Justin. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you all on the YouTube side. And let's see, am I not memorable? I'm sorry, Snacks. I remember you as a person. I just forget that you're European. Europeans don't exist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's good because he died on a cross for our sins, which is pretty good. I mean, that's good for us. But it's like, I don't know. I'd rather him have not died at all. But, you know, I'm grateful he did. That's a pretty big W. I'll take it. I will take it. And then they found his reboot card 3 days later and revived him. Yeah, he got that reboot van. It was hard carry from my boy Gabriel and company. Hey, back off. Yippee, I'm memorable. There we go. I got it out. I spat out the words eventually. It just took a second, okay? I can speak today, probably. I only just realized why you thought my shop placement was funny. Oh, it's hilarious. It is so funny. You guys didn't know, Swifto is building a shop on the server. And the placement is honestly really, really funny to me. And I'll let you guys see why. Let me just come over here and I'll show you guys. So Swift is gonna be like over there. I actually can't see him, but you know, it's just casually, you know, just. I mean, you guys don't know what he's building, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here's your dab, Jesse. I'm gonna go back now and keep building. Also, if you guys want to join the server and you haven't already, you are more than welcome to. The server is open 24/7 for both Bedrock and Java. All you got to do is !IP in the chat, or you can join the Discord using !Discord. It'll pop a link in the chat and you can join there and it'll give you all the information you need. Let's see. You will all see in due time. That's what I love to hear. I want to build a casino and put games in it that players can gamble against each other in. Dude, I would love to build a casino. I want to build one on Twitch SMP, I think. Because people have been talking about it, but nobody's done it. So I'm kind of thinking, what if I build one? And then, worst comes to worst, we have rival casinos. But, I kind of want to try and build one over there. King SMP is tough to keep one going because you got too many people that will just break in and steal. Which, I mean, we have core protect, but it's just a pain in the butt to have to keep resetting it when you know people are gonna steal. Hey. No. Bad. Okay. Give me admin and I'll build a casino. I'm very 100% very trustworthy guy. Oh, 100%. Totally. I definitely give everybody admin as soon as they ask. Yup. Totally. Am I the only one lagging? I'm not lagging, I don't think. I haven't lagged yet. So maybe, possibly. On the server, you've got better ping than me. Oh. I think it jumped up, but I couldn't see how far it went up. That's not great. My ping is fine. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Already been a part of the server for a while now. Hello, Sensible. Almost a month. Has it really been that long? King SMP is goated. It took me 10 minutes to get max prop 4 on breaking armor at the end of the farm. I was watching the chat and I just saw like all the times you were saying thank you to Derek, and I was like, oh, my boy Derek hooked Cozy up. Like, it was insane. Derek is, he's cool. He's cool. He has a lot of stuff, too, so... If anyone needs free stuff, just ask Derek, okay? I'm sure he'll give it to you. I'm gonna try to restart. Alright, good luck. Good luck, Swifto. Sensible Vo and this account are the same. Okay, I gotcha. I'll try to keep that in my head. Although there's a good chance I forget again. It's hard to keep track of all the names sometimes. Sometimes it's easy. Okay, how's that gonna look? Oh, yes. That is great. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly fill in these little spots here. Oh, I'm out of the things. Okay. Yesterday you dabbed as Kermit last night? Yes, I did. Good old Kermit dab. Hello, everybody. Kermit the Frog here. I love Kermit. Kermit's great. I forgot to add lights to my store. Oh, no. Dude, yeah, definitely fix that. Mobs do spawn in the shopping area, so... Yeah... Yeah, maybe a good plan to have a couple of lights at least. I also bought a house off of Pi for free until he wants rent. Hey, W. Free housing? Pi hooked you up. Okay. You're set. GG's, dude. This is what we would call networking. Or something like that. You know people and they give you things. This is the way. Okay, I'm thinking... something like that. For now. How's that look? Not bad. Okay. But in all seriousness, if you were to give me a mod, I would build a casino with a vault and everything. Everything in the server is built with, entirely survival mode. So I appreciate the offer, but we'll stick with it the standard way for now. Creepies could have exploded. Oh, creepers, yeah, good old creepers. I forgot to set home and now I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, dude. What was it at Pi's base? Was there like a huge Zeppelin in the sky? Oh, I heard that. Yep, come on. Yes, okay. Let me... I know where that's at, generally speaking. Like a lot of golems. I think I know where it's at. Hang on. You know what? I have admin perms. You know what I can do? Preserve Pi home. Okay. Probably down there, right? Yeah, this is the one with the mangrove? Okay, I got you. Yeah, so if you wanted, I can teleport you back here. That's up to you. Here's the one with the mangrove. Okay. It's somewhere down this way. I just gotta find it. I can't get on. Okay, I can TP while you're offline if you want. That is another thing I can do. This is the mangrove. Okay. If I build one in survival, is there a giant area? Yes, please. Okay, gotcha. Slash off OTP here. Shoot. I know your name. I just don't know what order the words go in. There we go. Rowan underscore R. I couldn't remember if it was Rowan underscore R or R underscore Rowan. Okay. When you log in next time, you'll be right here. Is there a giant area of land I can build it by at spawn? It depends on what you call giant. And then, like, which spawn, I guess, would be the other question. Are you talking outpost, or are you talking spawn? 100 by 100-ish blocks. Probably not a large enough area for that. Auction building spawn. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't think we have really enough space here. You'd have to end up digging into the hillside, which would be a whole other ordeal. Because over here... Oh. Okay, crap. Well, that happened. Over here is still some shopping areas. Swifty's putting a place here. There might technically be room over in this corner, but it would be tight. I don't know. We can work up a casino some other time, though. Maybe we could set up a whole TP to it and everything. But if it's like a private business, I would say it probably would be best in the shopping area or the minigame area. Even though we don't really have a ton of minigames. Over here would be a good spot for it, maybe. Like over here in this area. We could also tear out some things, maybe. Because I feel bad. We never played this game. It was a game of Capture the Flag, but we never played it. Let's see. This was supposed to get made. Did it ever? It never got fixed, but it was like a race, an obstacle course race. It was cool. There should be one other spot that I can tear out that definitely doesn't work. And I want to say it's right here. Yeah. In fact, boop. I don't have my flint and steel. Dang. Okay, that's okay. But yeah, there's some space over here if you wanted to build over in the minigame area. Hey, how's it going, Raiden? Good to see you, dude. Will you ever do any events or like game shows? We used to do events like every month or 2 months, but the last couple of I would say probably the last year even, it's been mostly just me running the server. So unfortunately, there's not enough help for me to run events while doing everything else I'm doing. So eventually I'd like to bring back events, and maybe we could do things like maybe we could do some things like what were some of the events we did? We did hide and seek one year. That was fun. We did an event where there was wardens and you had to run around the ancient city and be the last one standing. That was cool. Trying to think. We did a build battle once. That was cool. Mods are people. Mods more so than anything. I could probably have people help run events, but it's tough because, I mean, if we could just get ideas, I guess, it wouldn't be such a big deal to have people submit ideas. But mods were the great thing helping us run it smoothly. But if we could come up with some ideas that wouldn't be hard for me to run, we could probably, utilize that. We could, honestly, we could even do like a game of bingo. We did that for Twitch SMP once. That was fun. Hello, Dr. Casey Plays Games. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Coming up on the big 4 years. I know it's crazy, Raiden. It's been 3 years, 7 months, 4 days. I remember way back in King SMP Season 0. We didn't even know we were going to be doing seasons of King SMP at the time. It was just kind of a thing that happened. I remember when you started playing, and we had a lot of fun back then. And then, of course, Season 1 happened, and then Season 2. And now we're on Season 3. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Hello, sir. May I join? I am on Bedrock. Yes, everybody's able to join. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Zen. Welcome on in. Yes, everybody's able to join. If you do !IP in the chat, you can. Even if you're on console, you can. You have to do some like DNS settings or join with the Bedrock Connect app on your phone, but you can join. That's so wild. I'm going to college next year. That makes me feel old. Oh boy. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Zen. Thank you. Life definitely caught up to me a little, so I haven't been able to have a lot of time, but I'm so ready for summer. Hey, let's go. I felt that though. Life is crazy right now. I've spent a lot of time just trying to catch up in my personal life, and you know, it's tough. It's tough to stay up to speed. But it's always been fun to just sit here and play video games at the end of the day. So Coral, you've got 7 months, 12 days, and 20 hours. That's insane to me. That's insane. Okay. Snacks for 6 months, 17 days, 14 minutes. For half a year. That doesn't feel right. What the heck? I subbed as well. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Dr. Casey. Let's see. Warhead Uni, Booyah, Mechanical Engineering. Oh, dude. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Viking, hope you have a good stream. Thank you very much, Jesse. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh boy, you guys are overwhelming me with numbers. You are the uncle, of course. You are older than some other people. I am so old. I'm 2 decades old. Like, it's scary. Can you guys believe it? I'm 2 decades old. I say that like that's super ancient or anything, but it's a little big. Boom, statistics. We love statistics. Snacks with 4 hours of watch time. Cozy Row with 0.58. Coral with 86.50. Holy cow. Hey, back off. Thank you. Swiftu with 1 year, 11 months, 28 days, and 428.42 hours of watch time. Dang. Some of you guys have no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I appreciate it, though. You guys are great. I couldn't be here without you. Really. I probably would have given up a couple of times over now. Even though I enjoy this, like, a lot. It's tough when... It's tough when, It's tough to do it when there's nobody out there, so I appreciate you guys. High-key slacking on the watch time followage ratio. You know, that's okay. Life is busy. I appreciate seeing you when I can. Nah, King, you have literally watched me grow up. That's so crazy. Okay. That doesn't make me feel too good. Wow. Okay. We watched Red grow old. You did. You guys have seen me in some of my best and worst moments, which is insane. I say worst confidently, too. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Forspoken. I remember way back when I started this all, and I was like really into streaming and making videos and just getting involved with the numbers games and all that. It used to be that I was sleeping for the bare minimum. Like it was 3-4 hours a night. And I was at a pretty rough spot by the end of that. And then like you guys told me like, hey, you should probably sleep. Like that would be really good for you. I'm like, you know, probably. Now I sleep like on average 6 hours a night, which is pretty good, all things considered. But yeah. Also, somebody said something about Jack Black. Where was that? I missed it. I'm sorry. I suggested some in your DMs. I don't remember what that was in reference to. I'm sorry. Does anyone know how to score in dominoes? I don't. Not off the top of my head. Where's... I see Jack Black's, aka Steve, Stuffy behind you. Yes, I have Jack Black. I've kidnapped him. He's in my bed. Do you know what free climbing is? I do free climbing for a living, and I would love to know if there's anything to climb in your area, considering I live in New Zealand. I do know what free climbing is. Yes, there are mountains where I live. I live out in the Appalachian Mountains. Basically, I live in on one of them. And yeah, you could climb here. I don't know if I would free climb it because most of it is just straight up cliff. But well, not cliff as in like climbable cliff, vertical cliff. Not a whole lot to hold on to, but there is options, I suppose. Expect me at spawn. Will do, Zen. Will do. I got 2 MVP awards for swim, and I'm gonna swim for Moorhead. Hey, let's go. Let's go. That's a W, dude. Congrats. King, I graduated for it. Why? What possessed you guys? Why do you want to make me feel old? What the heck? You spare some watch time, child. The webcam had me dead. What a great angle. Oh, yeah. Remember? Way back when, you guys used to see me from this angle exclusively. There would be a door in my background because I had my camera over here. It was just my phone, and it had capo around it. And that's how it all started. Was a phone, a guitar capo, a Lego box, and then me playing my PC. That was my setup way back when. I had a little headset mic, kind of like this one, and it sat right about here, and you could hear every single plosive P coming through the mic. It was awful. I would really love to kind of go back and visit that setup and show you guys, like, just how crazy it was. But yeah, that was fun. 700 subs? Hey, did we hit it? Did we hit 700 subs today? Hang on. Hang on. Hey, we did it. Let's go. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. We've been on this road for a little bit. That feels really good. I will be doing a Q&A video probably for 700 subs, so if you guys would like to submit questions for that, best way would definitely be Discord. I haven't set up the channel for it yet, or the place for you to submit those, but I will after stream today. In fact, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. I will announce the Q&A video. That way you guys can submit your questions, and we'll make a fun video. It'll be great. To-do list. Okay. After update the Minecraft server, it is announced 700 sub Q and where's the and A? There we go. Ampersand. I love ampersands. You guys like ampersands? It's one of the most useless facts I know, the little and symbols name. Can I ask you a question now? You can always ask me questions. Yep, absolutely. Because you are old ancient, that's crazy. Where are you from? I am from the United States. I live in the great state, almost heaven, West Virginia. Jack Black wrote My Life is like a video game, and since he played not one but two video game characters. Oh yeah, he did play Bowser, right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. No way I'm older than you. Oh gosh, how old was I when I started streaming? I started in 2021, I'm 20 now. Okay. Huh. Haha. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Added charming character king. You know, the setup really did add a lot of charm. You're not wrong. I won one game of dominoes and I still don't know what I'm doing. Hey, W, you're winning. You're winning. That's all that matters. I'm good at asking questions. Old, you could be my grandpa. That's crazy. How was Julius Caesar? He was chill. He was a homie, you know? I miss him dearly. I more so miss his mom, though. King is so old he might remember the ampersand being in the alphabet. That's crazy. That's foul. King, can I ask this question? No. Were the dinosaurs nice? I had a pet dinosaur. His name was Rocky. And, him and I used to actually go out and play. And there was another dinosaur in the neighborhood, that we would go play, fetch with. His name was Denver. He was the last dinosaur. That's an obscure reference. Does anyone know Denver the last dinosaur? I'm pretty sure his name was Denver. Hang on, I'm sorry, I gotta Google this now. This is really, really obscure TV. Denver the last dinosaur. There it is, yeah. Did that show come out in 1947? I will have you know, Swifty, it came out in 1988. Shut your mouth. I watched it on TV once. It was airing on, or not. What channel was that on? I don't even remember. It was just it was a cartoon channel. And I was just chilling and it was on and I watched it. And it was a decent show if I remember correctly. It probably doesn't hold up at all. But, yeah. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Jorby? Good to see you. How is endlessly floating through space for billions of years? I don't even know what to say to you people. Hello, Padolino? The question is, where do you plan to be 1, 5, and 10 years down the road? 1 year down the road, I plan to... Ooh, that's a tough one. 1 year down the road, I plan to hopefully be stable. And by that, I mean, I want to finally achieve balance. Whatever balance means for me. You know, balance doesn't mean the same thing for everybody, but for me, it would be like, okay, I can juggle between having a job, continuing my education, whatever that looks like, whether that be college or continuing coursework, having a stable relationship with someone, and also being able to stream on top of all that would be like the absolute dream. And I'm trying to make that work right now. In fact, that's what this next week is actually going to be, is me basically working my butt off, recording a whole bunch of videos, and then editing a whole bunch of videos so that YouTube isn't being drowned. And, or drought. It's not in a drought, sorry. I want to drown YouTube in content, not cause it to be in a drought. So I want to get to work on that. That's like this whole year is going to be about trying to find that balance, though. 5 years down the road, I would hope... Honestly, by then, I'm hoping to be married. That seems so crazy. What the heck? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm old enough for that. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, how do I spawn? So, I'll show you. So, give me a second. I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. Really quick, I'll show you, though. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, Ben. Ben. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm gonna call you Ben if that's okay. Staff warps. Onboarding area. So if you came through here, there's all these NPCs. You can click them. But, big thing, you just run through here. And then there's, like, all these guys. And you can click on them. It'll give you, like, a command that you can type in. So, Frosthold, Dunefall, or Bonsai Grove. It'll set you up in that starting location. It'll also give you a title. So, if you do /titles, you can select your own prefix. So, up at the top of chat, or in chat and in the tab screen, you'll have your own prefix, and then you'll also have a pet. So if you do /pets, you can like have a pet. If you select Bonsai Grove, I believe it gives you a panda. I can't do it here. Hang on. /home village. It gives you a little panda pet. So you can do all that. If you do those commands, though, and it'll move you to that spawn location. That's just how we keep people spread out a little bit, because otherwise we're building right on top of each other, and that causes all sorts of issues. Do I RTP or something? There is no RTP. There is no RTP. Let's see. King, do you remember when they invented bread? I remember sliced bread, but not the invention of bread, sorry. Did I just walk into you saying you want to drown someone? I'm not gonna drown anybody. I'm just gonna drown YouTube as a platform. Balance to me means an object that has equal forces acting as any two opposing sides. That's fair. Did you witness Jesus? Yeah, he was my best friend. Were you the 7th partner of King Henry VIII? Did you help create the wheel, or is that after your time? Been watching more cartoons lately. I just started My Little Pony. I've never watched... I have watched one episode of My Little Pony, and it was... I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but my older brother used to watch it. One of my older brothers did. He liked that and Strawberry Shortcake. Was that her name? I think that was her name. I don't remember. Back in my day, you couldn't just pause the television. I know. It's like you kids in these video games. We used to be able to pause video games, but we couldn't pause shows. Now we can't pause video games, but we can pause shows. See how we switch things up there? It's crazy. That's the Big Bang popcorn. Did you ever watch Land Before Time? Yes! Yes! Land Before Time was amazing. Did Rocky know Barney? Oh yeah, so 5 years down the road. I'm sorry, I had to get right back to that. So 5 years down the road, I guess, hopefully married by then. I'll be 25, almost 26. Hopefully, in terms of content, it would be cool to be full-time, just because that would give me a lot of time that I could actually spend with my family, which would be really cool. But on the inverse of that, maybe not as stable. And like I said before, year one, I want to be super stable. I want to have like all the I want to have stability and consistency in my life. And so whatever that looks like, you know, that would be great. But yeah, 5 years from now, that's what I'd hope for. And then 10 years, I don't even know, man. I just want to be happy in 10 years. That's all I want in 10 years. There's no RTPs in. Bro, IP servers? Yeah, !IP, and it'll give you all the information you need. Was papyrus better than paper? Yes. You're saying when I go to college, you're gonna be married? Probably. I hope. I don't know. I don't want to get like super old and then get married after that. Like I want to hopefully be married and have kids at a reasonable age. I hate this, man. I don't want to be an adult. Let me just stay a kid, please. Honestly, I don't hate being an adult. I just hate how slowly it's happened to me. I kind of wish I jumped into things a little bit quicker is all. Unavailable? What was that in reference to? What was that in reference to? Oh no. I would put 10,000. You don't find a girlfriend before I graduate high school. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just on a server. Is it me or is my hands so skinny? It may be. If you're using the slim player type, it'll look smaller. Or alternatively, if you're in a beacon area, it will probably have speed, and so your FOV is gonna like make it look a little strange. Hang on, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Do I have a speed beacon anywhere? If I go spawn, boop. It kind of hits the effect I was talking about. It looks a little smaller, so that might be it. I just want to make sure I'm all caught up here. No way, I didn't know they're pets. Yeah. They don't do anything, but they do exist. King, did you mean the doctor? The doctor? What about the doctor? Wait, what? Strawberry Shortcake was peak. Dude, me and Strawberry Shortcake used to vibe. I never watched that one, but I remember my older brother did. Wonder Pets, anyone? I did not watch Wonder Pets. Are you a millennial or Gen A? I'm Gen Z, actually. Somehow. Although I feel like I align more with millennials. Unfortunately, I am a Gen Z. I need to go back to home and get some of my potatoes really quick. I just joined Bonsai Grove AAW. Bonsai Grove just got done, actually. We just finished building it after years and years of work. I say years. It was literally 1 year, but we were slacking. Let's see. What's wrong with your brother watching My Little Pony and Strawberry Shortcake? If it's because he's a boy, I'm a boy and I am watching My Little Pony. No, wait. I mean, I'm a big, tough man. No, it's not that. It's not that. Okay, well, it is partially that. Way back in my day, okay? We got bullied for that kind of stuff. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. You like what you like. I think that's great. Watch what you want to watch. Okay, I should clarify. Watch what you want to watch as long as it's legal, okay? I'm not endorsing anything. Legal only. But it wasn't my thing. It was very much seen as girly, and we would get bullied for that if we did. I didn't want to get bullied for it. It's still ingrained in my head. Like, no, you can't watch that stuff. It's bad. It's bad for boys to watch that. It's not that my parents said that either. Like, that was something that just popped into my head because I was like, I don't want to get bullied for that. That was a very real possibility. And I was homeschooled. Kids were cruel, man. If they found out anything about you, they'd show up at your door. They were like Jehovah's Witnesses. They're like, oh, do you have time to talk about My Little Pony? Okay, you're one of them. You know about My Little Pony. You must watch it. It's like, oh no. They'd hunt you down. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Wait, so don't want to be depressed in 10 years. Wow, life goals. I know, 10 years to not be depressed sounds like a good idea. I think I can do it. Bro, why isn't my PC connecting to the stupid Wi-Fi? Oh no. You're getting married. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. What's your name? My name's King. King Regnog. Or Reg. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. King, you just gotta ball out. I'm outdoing you in partners by an infinite amount. You've got to lock in. Use that blocky charm. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying, but I'm not, like, throwing myself out on the line either, you know? You gotta wait and find the right person. That's all I'm saying. I want to be a one-and-done kind of guy, so, when I finally do find somebody to commit to, it's gonna be, like, my one choice. I'm not playing the dating game where we say we're dating, we're not dating, and then we break up and then we move on. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't wanna. I just want to find one person. That's all I want. And if we vibe well enough, I will take you on as many dates as you want, and then I will put a ring on it. I'm stuck. Let me see where you're at. Boop. If you click... Oh. Okay. If you click the NPCs, they'll tell you what you can, do. Oh, I'm stuck. Hey. Okay. That was weird. Server lag. Lovely. What was I doing? Oh, right. I bet you won't be married before I graduate from secondary school. I'm scared of when that might be. Like, is that, like, far off in the future, or is that, like, soon? I might be able to take that bet. Where are you at, King? I'm at my base. There's not a whole lot to do here because it's all land claimed, and it's really big. But if you want, you can TP here. Or I can TPA you here. I'm gonna sleep so you guys can fight off mobs, or not have to fight off mobs. Let's see. King is so old, he knows the term burning a CD. I do. I've burned CDs. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Fireball Boy. I love your name, by the way. No way. You're Gen Z. Where is everyone? There's no players at Bonsai Grove. They kind of spread out. There's only a couple people online right now. I believe you and me. I don't know if that's you or not, but I think it's you and me. Gen Z started in 98, therefore no Gen Z from the millennials is at Gen. So the new millennials really Gen Y. Wait, what the heck? We've been lied to. We've been duped. Okay. Back in my day we had bullying. Yes, King, bullying has been fully eradicated. Okay. Bullying... There was no such thing as acceptance, though. That, like, okay, let me be clear. And a lot of these things... like, people are like, oh yeah, there's a group for you now. But back when I was a kid, there weren't groups for that. Like, it was just like, no, you're not based, you're wrong, and I'm gonna bully you until you're... How do you know you were homeschooled? I had friends, okay? I did have friends. I don't know what to say, man. There was definitely a hierarchy when I was a kid. It was, if you were stronger and faster than everybody, you were at the top. If you were a nerd, you were at the bottom. That's just how it was. I was a nerd. And you know, I don't regret that. I stood my ground. I liked video games. Look who's a winner now. I play video games. That's pretty cool. Everybody else plays video games too. I stayed cool. I just didn't know I was cool back in the day. Late for dinner. Oh no, wait, what? Hold on. Dang, I was going to watch myself commit tax fraud. Hey King, who was crush at school? At my school? Your mom. Challenge. I did in fact. What? I'll throw up the estimate of like talking stages and people I actually went out with. In high school, I dated like maybe 7 and then at least 15 talking stages. Holy cow, what the heck? What? You mean King Pregnog? I thought we moved past Pregnog. Is keep on? No. Keep inventory is not on, but we do have graves. So if you die, you have up to... How long was it? Was it 24 hours to get your stuff from the grave, I think? So you do have a little bit of time to go get it. So we're just casually in spectator now? Yes, all the time. You may never know. Burning CDs isn't a fire hazard, young people jokes. You like the name Daddy Reg? What the heck? No, no, no. King Reg, yeah, what's up, Zen? King, how would you know you're homeschooled? There was most definitely clicks you just weren't able to find. I mean, I guess I was homeschooled, so like, I don't know, maybe we just, that wasn't a thing. That's new, the graves. Yeah, that's new. That was added a month and a half ago, something like that. I don't remember. It makes it sound like you didn't have any friends. I did have friends. I just didn't have a lot of friends growing up. Okay, like I had like, okay, I'm trying to think. I had one friend, and then I had 2 friends. I moved a lot too, so it's tough for me to like pinpoint it. Like, how would you classify friends? I didn't keep up with a lot of them when I moved. Overall, I have like one friend that I met, like I knew for almost all my life. I still know him to this day. TGM, the gaming man. You guys have met him a couple of times. And then I have another friend, Pointless Plays. I've known him for 8 years. I met him 8 years ago, yeah. And then he's followed me through Twitch and stuff. I don't live near either of those two. I don't have friends where I live. I only have friends online. That's concerning. You know, that's fine though. I have a lot of friends now online. It's just in person I don't have friends. See you later, Cozy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Great Zen. Do / and then the place you want to go. So over all the NPCs heads, they have a name. If you just do the / and then their name, it'll take you exactly where you want to go. You can click the NPCs. You can do that if you want to read, but you got to do a command in order to get out of there. I can't. Okay. And he's gone again. That's fine. Wait, you were homeschooled and your school crush was my mom? Does that make you my uncle? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to find out this way. I'm on a skeleton horse right now. AAW. He didn't. I'm gonna be gone for the next hour doing a writing event where I shut up, do nothing, and just write AAW, dude. Let's go. Get stuff done. Good luck. I'm working on a new project, might be a book at some point. I hope that goes well for you, dude. Keep us posted. We'll see you later. And yes, I did intentionally type Spectato. It's a potato joke. New law in Idaho, my town on King SMP. Spectator mode must be referred to as Spectato mode. Okay, I gotcha. See you later, Cozy. By the way, I felt like I should help you cross the street at crossing by getting your bags. I'm not that old. Okay. Okay, Zen, I will show you how to do this. I will show you. Warps. So you're here, and what you would do is you're gonna go through here, and so there's all these like NPCs, right? And so then you can click them, and they'll post stuff in chat, and so they'll tell you what it is, and what pet you're gonna get, what title you're gonna get, and then how to get there. So slash Doomfall in the case of this guy, or slash Frosthold in this guy, or slash Bonsai Grove here. If you'll do that, it'll take you to where you spawn. You shouldn't have to do it again. Hopefully, it should set your spawn there. It'll give you a pet and a title, and it'll set your spawn location. This is just how we give you guys space so that you can actually go out and explore places that you want to be and get right to the action instead of being stuck in a mountain bowl like all of the rest of us were out here. This was, you know, this was a cool idea in theory. The mountain was, but it was a pain in the butt. I'm glad we moved away from that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the village now. There we go. Hello, Brazil Best. Hey, welcome on in, Derek. Brazil sounds like a lovely place. I've never been, but I've seen some video from Brazil, some pictures. Very, very beautiful country. And also, I can vibe with the people of Brazil. They love Linkin Park, and oh my goodness, I love Linkin Park too. We could vibe. We could have some good times. Hello, Nad. Welcome on in. Cape Verde? I've heard of it. I've heard of that. King, have you seen Brazilian Miko? I have not, no. Okay, this is me showing my age here. I don't understand this Hatsune Miku character. Can somebody explain Hatsune Miku to me? I just remember you are a friend of 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 Mr. Beast. This is true. Quite honestly, I just needed to ask like 3 people. And I could probably get to Mr. Beast. Actually, wait, hold on. I know a guy. I was in... Okay, this is some deep lore for you guys. You ready for this? Way back in Tiny SMP, which was 3 years ago, I was in a server with Jaw Unleashed and Calico Chow. Both of them were in a Mr. Beast event together. I believe Jaw Unleashed had like an insane amount of screen time, and I think he even won the event. But I know both those people. Theoretically, I just gotta call up my boy Jaw Unleashed and say, hey, you wanna hook me up and with some of that Mr. Beast money, or server IP is a server? Yes, this is a server. If you do !IP in the chat, it will give you all the information you need. Can I friend you on Miku so I can send you Brazilian Miku? What? I don't understand. What is a Miku? What is a Miku? What's up? You don't like Dream? Uh, I don't not like Dream. I don't watch him, but I don't have anything necessarily against him as a person. I think he could be a lot smarter with the things he says and does, but that's like neither here nor there. He doesn't need my approval to do things. Here, I gotcha. IP that I can't do it there, can I? Give me 1 second. I gotcha. Boop. Boop. There you go. King John. Wait, John. John. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. I'm following now. Okay. King John, Mr. Beast, Elon Trump, nuclear launch code. I'm this close. I could have the nuclear launch codes. This is all I needed. It's all I needed. Nice gear. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even remember when I got it, if I'm honest. I've been playing this server for a while. Let's see, the server's been up for over 2 years now. Man. I'm getting so many Twitch notifications right now, but like, chill, I'm here for the Regnog and nobody else, leave me alone. Oh, I've been there, dude. I need to go through and either unfollow some people or I need to more than likely just silence a bunch of the notifications and set it up to only notify me about certain people that I actually want to watch, because it feels like I get too many notifications. Nice stream, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've only recently started YouTube streaming, and I love it. I want to keep doing more of it if I can. So I appreciate that. That means a lot. We are actually gonna, hopefully on Monday, we'll be back on King SMP. And I'm thinking I'm also gonna start doing Tuesday and Thursday as well. I'm gonna start doing my Twitch SMP streams, just to finally have everything go full circle and have everything all in one place. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad because it's about to be really loud. This is my Sculk farm. Okay. This should work very well. Hopefully. NP? Let's see. Oh, I need to check. When am I supposed to leave tomorrow morning? I'm supposed to go somewhere tomorrow morning, and I don't remember when. Oh, you meant on Discord. Okay, okay, Snacks. I gotcha. Okay, Accept. Yeah, you can be friends with me. I'll allow it. By the way, the server more like Java or Bedrock. It is based around Java mechanics, so Java Redstone, Java PvP, Java technical, so mob spawning, things like that. It is a Java hosted server just with a compatibility plugin for Bedrock. Shaders, I'm using complementary. Am I using complementary reimagined? Hang on. I know it's complementary, I just can't remember which one. Where's my options, video settings, shader packs? Yeah, I'm using complementary reimagined. It's in my opinion the best shader pack out there, but I know there are some people who like the other ones better, and there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely have my preference though. Where are you at? Where are you at? I am at my Sculk farm out in the end. So, I don't know if it would do you much good to be out here, but that is where I am at. Okay. I sent you a picture of Brazilian Miku? Okay. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like Brazilian Miku better than normal Miku. I don't understand Hatsune Miku, but she's got style. I'll give her that. The sunglasses and the little flower in her hair. Solid. Hello, Zara. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Bro, my island is so far out in the middle of nowhere that I can't find villagers nor slime, anything really. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I might have some slime that you can have. I'll have to double check. I might not. I haven't built a slime farm yet. What is wrong with me? How could you eat potatoes? You know, I ask myself that question every day. I feel bad about it. You know, the potatoes deserve better, and here I am eating them. And I should really be better. Warning, you may become attracted to her. I try not. This is gonna sound condescending. I don't mean it to be condescending. I try not to get attracted to. How do I say this without offending people? I try not to get attracted to fictional characters. You know, there's nothing wrong with it if you do. I mean, I understand how one could. You know, they're drawn a certain way. But, I don't know. Something about a person right in front of me is... It's ruined my ability to find drawn characters attractive, I guess. I don't know. Now, if it's a drawn version of somebody that's real, I can really appreciate that. I sub, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Nad. Get some bread or cake. TPA work? Yes, /TPA does work. You know, potato sympathizer. Brazilian Miku is real. Is in my heart. You know, fair enough. That's fair. That is valid. That's a take. POV, your PC has issues connecting to Wi-Fi. Restart. 3 hours later, restart. Oh no. Is it like able to detect your Wi-Fi, or is it not even able to do that? I might be able to kind of help you diagnose it, but I gotta figure out where about the issue is first. I need to go live tomorrow, please. I don't usually go live on Saturdays. However, I might be. I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about it, but I'm gonna say it. Breaking news! There's a Twitch SMP event tomorrow. I might be busy during it. It's supposed to be at 5 p.m. EST, and I probably won't be home in time. But if I am, I'm going to be a part of it. It's it's about the Minecraft movie. It's a Minecraft movie trivia night. And I would really like to be a part of it, but we'll see. We'll see. See you later, Nad. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Yeah, it detects fine. Okay. Are you... There should be a troubleshooter. Have you been able to run the troubleshooter on your device or your Wi-Fi? If I had to guess, what it could be is a driver issue. And so we just gotta... if you run the troubleshooter, it should be able to tell you if it is the drivers. And if it is, then it'll fix it and repair it for you. Here's your dab. Stream lag big time. I'm sorry about that. So if you can, in the Wi-Fi settings, there should be a troubleshooter somewhere in there. All right, it's hot. There should be a troubleshooter somewhere in there. Run that if you can, and it should, in theory, fix it for you. Usually it does for me anyway. But it's probably a driver's issue, and so it just needs to have a soft reset, and it'll probably turn off the drivers for you, turn them back on, and then it should work. That's my theory anyway. It may not work, but it's worth a shot. First elytra of the day, a W. Okay, how much sculk do we have? I love this farm so much. It's such a good farm. I don't know why I took so long to build it. I shouldn't have. It was irresponsible of me to not build it sooner. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Imagine being attracted to people, let alone, imagines couldn't be me. Most people call it ace. I call it being forced to sit out. That sounds really tragic. What the heck? Are you okay? Dang it. Finally sent. It finally sent, yeah. It took a second, but it made it. Sorry, say that again. My brain blanked. Okay, I gotcha. Hey, Steve. Hello, Rosie. Welcome on in. Are you nervous? For what? I'm not nervous right now, no. I don't... Should I be nervous? I don't know. Should I? I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, right, Jorby. Let me pop in the settings and I'll let you know the exact step. So if you open up your settings on your computer and then go to like network and internet, in the Wi-Fi section, there should be a get help button or something like that. And I think, yep. So if you open that up, it should have a troubleshooting area in there. And that should take you through all the steps. Hopefully it'll get you connected back up to the internet. But if it doesn't work, I don't know. You might have to try to reinstall your drivers, which is a pain in the butt without internet. I don't know if I would try it personally, but you could try. You'd have to do it through a USB drive and install them from on a different computer first to your drive, and then bring your drive over to your computer. You look kind of nervous? I don't feel nervous. I could be, and I just don't know. I have had that happen to me before where I didn't realize that I was like having an anxiety attack or a panic attack, or I was just nervous in general. But I don't feel nervous now. My PC has a problem where it says no internet secured. I'm not at my PC right now. That's interesting. So it must be... Okay, so that would be like a local network thing. If your router has like a... So that would be like your router's putting out a signal and you're connecting to your router, but your router doesn't have connection to the outside internet. Which, if it does still have access to the outside internet, that would be because it would be showing that error, probably because of a VPN being installed on the router itself, or there being a firewall thing. As long as it's connecting you to the internet, though, not a bad thing. In fact, it could be a good thing. Whoever set up your network did a good thing. Is this a realm? No, this is a server that I host on through a web host company. So it's up 24/7 still, but you would have to join through an IP. But it does allow both Bedrock and Java. Did you know anxiety makes you ugly? No, seriously, apparently that's a thing that happens. So, really? I mean, okay, I will say that would make sense. Generally speaking, stress is what causes people to age faster, to visibly age faster. So you guys can see here, underneath my eyes a little bit, maybe you might be able to see. It might not be big enough depending on what device you're on, but underneath my eyes, there's these bags. Stress does that to you. That's not long-term, but the wrinkles, those will start showing up the longer you stay stressed. So yeah, anxiety can cause you to, technically speaking, be ugly. Now I think everybody has imperfections, and that's kind of what makes humans in general just beautiful. I think this is gonna get really deep. I think we chase beauty a lot, but the funny thing about that, honestly, is the fact that the stereotypical form of beauty is quite honestly repulsive to me. You know, this goes out to any women out there. I can't speak for all men, but I can say for a good majority of the men I know and myself. Honestly, you can do makeup if you want, but in all honesty, I like your face for what it is. I don't want... You don't have to cover your face up in 10 pounds of makeup or whatever, you know? I like your face, so don't feel like you have to cover it up. It's beautiful the way it is. A lot of people chase that beauty, though, and it's just like, that fades. That fades, you know? You know what doesn't fade? A good personality. And maybe that's me coping. Maybe that's me coping, you know? I could be sitting here going, yeah, you know, beauty fades, and, you know, if I don't have much of it, at least I've got personality, am I right? But no, it's true. It is true. And I think if somebody likes you only because... I think if somebody only likes you because of how you look, then you don't want them anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, I think you should put effort into your appearance to some degree, but I don't think you need to, like, go crazy on it, you know? For me, that looks like, okay, putting on a clean shirt every day, and then when I really want to put a lot of effort into it, you know what I do? I put on a nice shirt over top of this shirt. A nice, maybe a button-up. In my case, I do button-up flannels. And that's my version of dressing up, and that's good enough. That's good enough. You don't have to, like, go all out all the time, you know? And if that's something you enjoy, you should do it. Let me be clear. If you enjoy it, go for it. But don't feel like you have to either. It's perfectly okay to not. It's all Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, the extender, my phone's hotspot. Yeah, it's all Wi-Fi. It is connected to the Wi-Fi, but don't have internet. Interesting. What the heck? What if you're anxious about being ugly? That's unfortunate. That would be very unfortunate. Long story short, beauty standards are absolutely wild. I really do hate how a lot of people my age are wanting each other as a medal and a trophy, not as an actual person. They chase the label on the body of the other person. Not everyone, of course, but a good portion. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad in young people especially, and I think it's just because that's what we've been driven to believe is, you know, our standard and what our worth is in. We all talk so much about it. It's what's shown in the movies to us, you know, from a very young age. That's what we're shown. That's what's acceptable. That's what we should strive to get is the good-looking person. And you know, don't get me wrong, that's a huge W if your partner is really good looking, but that's not the end all. It really isn't. Okay, I leave at 7 in the morning. That's not early. Well, that's early, but not early. I just need to make sure I get in bed by 12 tonight. I thought I dropped that in the void. I was about to be really sad. Okay. I'm gonna let this run just a little bit longer. I've been taken advantage of and used for my body more than I count on 2 hands, and it's crazy that people go through it so much worse than I have. Yeah, and I'm sorry that that's happened to you, dude. It's insane. I'm lucky. You know, a lot of people would say like, oh yeah, I'm cursed with this body, the way I look or whatever. Elvis the King, hey. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. W Elvis. Elvis was great. Do any of you guys have a favorite Elvis song? I know I'm basic for this one, but I can't help falling in love. Good song. Really good song. Wait, who's the real king? Elvis, obviously. Elvis is the king, okay? I don't make up the rules. I play by them. Oh, what were we talking about? I forgot. My bad. Hey, Ryan Waterman, welcome on in. American Trilogy. That's a good one. American Trilogy is good. It's been a while since I've listened to it. I need to go through all of Elvis's catalog at some point. I can go /back, can't I? Yeah, there we go. But I want to go through all of the Elvis catalog, which I know there's quite a lot of music there, really. But I think it would be really fun to pick out all the songs that I like by him. Because he's got a lot of good stuff. I Will Hunt You. What the heck, man? And Minecraft, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Did you answer my question about if you play Undertale? I don't play Undertale. I've been thinking about it. I have Undertale, or I have access to it. My brother has it, and I do a Steam library with him. But I have not played Undertale, no. I can't see a thing right now, so I'm just gonna hold a torch. It's a W game, you should at least try it. I'll think about it. I don't know. I'm scared because, like, I've got a lot of things coming up. They're not bad things. They're just things, you know? But time is short. Oh my goodness. And so I've been trying to find ways to keep all of my schedules aligned without overbearing myself too much. And so, like, I don't want to add another game into the schedule because I think Stardew will be my last non-Minecraft game on stream for a while. which feels so weird to finally be saying. I think I've said it, sort of, but I never really came out and said it. But once I finish Stardew, the Wednesday stream is going. It's going away. And, then it's all about Minecraft. I made the mistake of being trusting toward people my age and being way too optimistic about it, for real. You know, that's fair. People suck. Not all people, but a lot of people do. Subscribe to King Rag. I appreciate that, Zen. I appreciate that. We hit 700 subscribers today, which is wild. Like, I never thought I'd see the day. Okay, I'm lying. Hang on. Let me tell the truth here. Way back when I was starting this thing out, when I started playing Minecraft on stream and started making YouTube videos and all that stuff, I had it in my head that I was gonna get somewhere with it, like really quickly. It was gonna be super fast, and I was gonna have 10,000 subscribers in a couple of years. But then reality hit, and now I'm at the point where I never thought I would hit, 500 subscribers, and then we hit it. Like, what, last year, I guess? And then I never thought I was gonna hit 1,000, and honestly, it feels like it's just around the corner. And I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, I have a Discord. There you go. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be here so quickly, but it's almost here. If you haven't played it already, it's an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. I'll have to check it out. It will probably be off stream, yeah. But maybe not. It may be quick enough that I could do one playthrough of it on stream. If it's like only 1 or 2 streams long, I could definitely make time for it. It's when it's like a Stardew level thing where it's like, oh yeah, I've got to play it for hours and hours and hours. It's like, I can't do that anymore. How do you join? If you do !IP in the chat, it will give you the IP, and you can join the server from there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yes, absolutely, Raiden. You've got the right idea there. When I first started, I was I just turned 17, and I was like, oh yeah, Minecraft is a really easy space for me because I've been watching Minecraft content for years. So I understand like what makes good Minecraft content. I had a plan in mind on how I was gonna do everything. And honestly, my plan was good, but I lost sight of my plan in turn for all the fun that I was having, which isn't a bad thing. That's actually a great thing. Have fun first and foremost. If you're doing this for money, if you're doing this for fame, just quit. There's better ways to get famous. There's better ways to get money. But if you just are doing it for fun, oh man, there's so much beauty to Minecraft and to YouTube and to Twitch. And don't get me wrong, I've got a plan in mind now, but it's to help make this fun again, because I'm still having fun, but I know I could be having so much more fun if I would just put in a little more effort. And so that's where my new plan is coming into play. But I lost sight of my plan probably a month or 2 into streaming, because things didn't go quite the way I had imagined them. because I was planning mostly for just Twitch. I didn't really plan for YouTube, but I had a loose plan in mind for YouTube. But when Twitch didn't go the way I wanted it to, it threw off my plan, and I was just having a lot of fun. And again, great thing. Nothing wrong with that at all. I can't do invites on this version of Minecraft Dakota, but if you want, you can join it. You just, if you're doing it off of a console, you would have to, you'd have to do some DNS setting stuff or get an app on your phone and then connect from there. But, we do allow Bedrock to join as well. It's just, it's not a realm. But yeah, again, like I was saying, really just have been sitting back and enjoying things again and enjoying the process. Or trying to find a way to enjoy it, and it's been fun. It's been really fun. But where did that all come from? There was a reason I started saying that. I don't remember. I need to see your Stardew Farm at some point. I usually play on Wednesdays, but it's usually a little later, like it usually starts around now on a Wednesday, so it's not at a convenient time for you, Snacks, because school night, and then it would be like, what, 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, I think, if I did my math right. I don't think I did. 1:30 in the morning, I think. I don't know. Hello, Astro. Good to see you. Not a long game, but if you replay it twice for all the endings, and it changes a lot between the different playstyles. Yeah, I would be willing to probably play it once for stream then, and then there's achievements for it too, right? Is there Steam achievements? Hang on. I'm gonna check. If there's Steam achievements, I'll play off stream for a little bit. Just to get all the achievements. No, there's no Steam achievement for it. I may still play it off stream, but I don't know. It just depends on how much I enjoy it. Let's see. Okay, I made a video on Minecraft not long ago. You should watch it. Yeah, dude, are you still in the Discord? If you are, post it in, like, self-promo, and I'll check it out. Hello, just passing by. Hey, Ben, good to see you, Boo YouTube. I love the competitive, like, dialogue between Twitch and YouTube. You guys are, funny. You guys are really funny. I like making YouTube videos. I just didn't know what to make. That's where I went wrong with YouTube. When I got lost on the plan and I started doing my own thing. I put out of the sock. Okay. Good. The feet are out, guys. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm sorry. The brain fog is starting to settle in a little bit. But I didn't have a plan for YouTube. And so I got lost, and it wasn't fun anymore. I was just going through the motions with it. Which is why this new thing that I'm doing is hopefully going to fix things and make it more fun and better. That is perfect. You look at that? That's an infection spreading. That's what I'm talking about. It's not family friendly at all. Like, even the title, if the title and thumbnail are appropriate enough, you can still post it in self-promo. I don't require self-promo to have family friendly content in it. Just so long as it's not like explicit title and thumbnail, you're fine. Appropriate enough. Okay, you can post it still then. You don't even have to make a disclaimer for self-promo. You can if you want, but that's up to you. I love self-promo. Who doesn't? Boo YouTube. That's crazy. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it, Admiral. So I need to quickly do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Welcome back, Nad. Hope you're doing well. Super funny that I recommend. I'll check it out. I would love to make a video where I just rant about Stardew lore for like 12 hours straight, inspired by Stardew Valley Deep Dive, dateable NPC name in here. Those are like 3+ hours long and only talks about one dateable NPC at a time. Honestly, Snacks, do it. I love watching people rant about things. I don't know. I find it enjoyable to see people who enjoy stuff. And I know that makes me sound so old, but genuinely speaking, like, if you're enjoying something, I just love seeing that joy. And so if that's just comes in the form of you ranting about something for hours on end, that's beautiful to me. Can you come to another server? No, I only play on my server. Just so I can protect my IP and personal information and like that. But also, just because I gotta get this done. I've got a big build here. Twitch and Discord are 13+ platforms anyway, so I doubt it would matter to I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we try to keep it family friendly in the Discord to a certain degree. But it's not imperative. Like, it's not gonna destroy some child's mental health, hopefully. Because if they're on Discord under the age of 13, their mental health is already long gone. Let's be real. Discord is not a good place for children. Honestly, I don't know if I would let my kid on Discord before the age of 15. I don't know if I'd let my kid on social media in general before the age of 15. Like, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a different world by the time I'm a parent, but it's just, I've been on the internet long enough to see what it has to offer. And when I was first allowed on the internet, free roam, nobody looking over my shoulder, I was like 12 years old. And I mean, admittedly, at the time period I was around on the internet for, it was a very common occurrence, was terrorism videos, you know? Just casually ISIS or the cartel or anyone else just going, yeah, we're gonna do a beheading today. Welcome back to the channel. Like, that was awful. I'd be very hesitant to give my kids access to the internet, like, ever. And that sounds so sad, but it's so true. Like, I don't know, the internet is awful. It's a great tool, and it's given me everything I have. Like, as depressing as that is. But I can't say it's safe for a child. That's for sure. Really just need to find time to get a script. Heck yeah. You could do it. I believe in you. Joke's on you. My mental health is already destroyed. Fair enough. I'll have some social so that you can connect. So that they can connect at like school, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely they would get something. I don't know what that would be yet. Ideally something that they don't have a bunch of creeps connecting with them on. I would say, honestly, Instagram and Facebook are solid enough. And then anything after that is like ask and we'll see kind of deal. Hey, homie, what's going on? Can we get some shoutouts for Alias, guys? Or Admiral? Admiral, are you here? He might be busy. He's playing a game right now. Let me go and shout you out. How's it going, though? How's it going? Shout out Alias. Boop. Alias. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Alias is Encrypted. She was last seen playing The Sims 4. Did you actually start the playthrough? I know last time maybe it wasn't last time you were playing, but last time I saw you playing anyway. You were setting up your Sims so that you could do a legacy, I believe. I remade the sim though. You know, that's fair. You weren't feeling the mint green. That's fair. That's fair. But if you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Alias. Long time streamer friend of mine. We actually met. Okay. It would have been 3 years and 7 months ago, I believe. I think. Hang on. Can we check that? I'm gonna fact check myself here. We've been doing followage and everybody's 3 months, 7 days, 3 months, 7 month place values. Oh my gosh, King. Okay. 3 years, 7 days, 10 months. On point. On point. 3 years, 7 months, 10 days. I'm telling you guys, it's been a while, and I was playing King SMP back then. That's how long this server's been running. Not this in specific season, but that's how long this server's been running. And she raided me, and that's how we met. So go follow Alias. That's a reason enough to follow her. Boom. She also plays The Sims. That's a pretty good game. The Sims is good. Beating me by 6 days. Oh no. That feels so weird that it's been that long though. We're right next to each other for real. It's crazy to me. It's been that long. Yeah, right now we're just working on the Sculk Cave. So I'm gonna show you a little bit here. So I've been building up this like infection, and it's all Sculk, and it's just gonna be in this cave, and it's right underneath the temple. I figured the temple needed to have a reason, so the cult is sacrificing to it because there's like this Sculk fungal infection spreading out. Also, I have Jack Black as a cape. I forgot about that. Flint and Steel. Yeah, I don't have brain rot, okay? Let me just say that. I don't have brain rot. I didn't know that was brain rot until like a couple days ago, but the Minecraft movie is considered brain rot now. Chicken Jockey. I want to talk about the Minecraft movie, but I still have to wait. I'm gonna wait until at least tomorrow. Then we'll start talking about it, but I will preface with spoiler warnings when it happens. Yeah, Chicken Jockey, that's a time. There's a video somewhere of me in a theater with the Chicken Jockey going off. I don't know where it's at though. I just know it exists because I saw a big flashing light right behind me right before it all happened, and I've looked for it. I have looked for it. I can't find it. So if somebody finds it, let me know. I want to see it. I tried to not be annoyed, but it was interesting. The Chicken Jockey videos have been awful, like some people in the theaters. I know. Luckily the theater I was in was not nearly as bad as some of them have been. I was going through looking at some of the videos, and I saw some videos where people were setting off fireworks. There was a dude who had a whole chicken. They smuggled a chicken into the theater, a live chicken. There was also one that somebody did a raw chicken and threw that at the screen. I'm sorry, throwing popcorn and drinks is not okay. I don't care if you're there for the trend or not. That's trashing a place is not my idea of fun, personally. Fireworks, it's crazy, it's kind of funny, but that's not funny either. That's actually, if I'm not mistaken, very likely to get you a terrorism charge. Just like yelling fire in a movie theater when there's no fire is also a terrorism charge. Don't do that. Your server crashed my game. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Time to go digging. Oh boy. I definitely don't have an illegal copy of a Minecraft movie on my phone. Winks with both eyes. Definitely not. No. I genuinely feel so bad for the movie workers. It's gotten bad. I was thinking of going to see the movie, but I don't feel like endangering my life. I would say it's probably safer now. Especially considering the theater workers, at least at the places I've been. That's a weird siren. Okay, I hear some. That's not a normal siren. I don't know what that is. That's fine. There's somebody barreling down my road with a siren. Anyway, the thing that I was saying was, it's probably safe now because theater workers have been gathering around to watch the crowd when it happens, and they will pause the movie and they call the cops and will pull people out. They've been very good about cracking down on it, especially if you go to a chain like AMC or what's the other one? There's two chain movie theaters, isn't there? There's AMC and then there's shoot. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Regal. Thank you, Raiden. Regal. There's those two theater chains. If you go to one of them, it's probably safe. Local theaters, I would be a little bit wary of. So many families just going to see the movie got kicked out and covered in drinks. Yeah, that's awful. But yeah, the screaming chicken jockey is fine. It scared me, even though I knew it was coming. But I was mostly scared that they were gonna start throwing popcorn. Because if they threw popcorn or a drink on me, I was gonna throw hands. I didn't care. I know that was probably gonna get me an assault charge, but I was ready. I didn't care. You touch me, you throw something at me, I don't put up with that. I'm put some respect on my name. I've been playing Minecraft for 12, 13 years. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna put up with that. I've been waiting for the Minecraft movie for 10 years. I just wanted a good movie, that's all, man. And it was a solid movie. I have talked to some people, and it hurts my soul whenever they trash it. But it's a solid movie, okay? It's a solid movie. Self-defense, exactly. Didn't think King was the type to get active, but I respect it. I don't usually get physical, but I don't know. My fight or flight has been active really bad the last year or so. Some people call it paranoia. I just call it me. But, you know, it's been up, and I'm always ready to throw hands. It's not fun, but it's also kind of fun to some degree, because, you know, you never know. One day I will get to, and it's gonna be sick. I'm just gonna put somebody to sleep so fast. Thank you for the follow, DZ. I appreciate it. Wait, do you have fight or flight? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's both. It's both to a certain degree. It's mostly fight, but I don't fight usually, but I'm ready to. If I don't, the fun thing is, like, so the way to explain it, I guess, it's like I'm very ready to fight, but the longer I don't fight, the more the flight kicks in. So it's like, oh, I need to hit somebody. If this person throws a hand at me, I'm going to throw it back and it's going to hurt. I'm going to throw another hand back. I'm not going to throw it back. I'm sorry. But the longer I don't have that experience, the more my nerves start to kick in because I think it's going to be worse. And so then that's when the flight kicks in and I want to run out of the establishment I'm in. Walmart has been fun the last couple of times. I really don't like walking in Walmart anymore. That I should probably get that looked at, checked out. I don't know. I don't know what the term is for that. I should probably get that checked up on though. You know that dude who did Minecraft in real life, Bashverse died? No. I don't know who that is actually. Hang on, let me check. Bashverse. I might actually know. Oh, wow, they died a while ago. I didn't even realize. Oh! Yeah, I do know who that is. What? I didn't know that's why he stopped posting. Oh. I think that's why he stopped posting, right? No, wait, hold on. No, he stopped posting in 2017. Huh. Oh. Okay. That's sad. It looks like there's apparently some controversy as well, around this guy. Which is also sad. But, you know, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I am Steve. Hello, Kara. Welcome on it. Okay. What about freeze? What I don't freeze. Well, sometimes I do. I get cold. I get really cold when that happens. How old are you? I am 20 years old. Want to know the worst part about being a bad builder? When you can't find videos of the thing you're looking to build with an actual tutorial. You know, that's so real. I remember when I was younger, still trying to get my footing into Minecraft and understanding it all. I would always be looking up videos on how to build insert thing here, and they would never have it. But I discovered Grian. And when I started watching Grian and he did all of his build tips and tricks videos, that really helped me. Build school was fundamentally life-changing for me. It was great. Are you okay? I'm okay. Yeah, I was just choking a little bit. I'm okay now, though. King as a bard confirmed. Throw it back. King closes DMs. Yeah, I had to close my DMs. I was getting so many of them. And I don't like doing that. Like, it really does bug me. I don't like doing that because I like being in contact with you all. But people were sending me so much and I was getting so stressed out. It wasn't worth it anymore. I think Kit was the one that suggested I do that. Because I was talking about it with her once, and it was like, yeah, this is not good for you. You know, I was like, yeah, you know, definitely could be better. It does make me sad, though, because it's like, I want to be in contact with all my viewers. I don't want there to feel like there's something in the way. You know, I just want contact. That's all I wanted. But it's a lot. So I use Discord, and I try to be on Discord a lot when it comes to people contacting me through it. So if they say something there and say like hello, I try to say hi back. It's the least I can do. And I'm going to be doing more with the Discord in the near future. I actually am intending to purge the Discord in the next month or two, maybe. And my hope is that if I purge it, we'll clear out all the hacked accounts. We'll clear out all the what do you call it? All the inactive accounts, and so it'll drop the number of people in the server way down, but it'll also boost the activity percentage because overall you've got, you know, right now we've got 350 people on our Discord server, and most of them don't say anything. Most of them don't do anything. They don't watch the videos. They don't watch the streams. They for all intents and purposes could be dead, and we don't know. And it gets rid of all of them, and it makes the community feel a lot more closely knit. Everybody knows everybody, and hopefully new people that join in will also be able to join in and feel comfortable enough to say hello and to join in with things. That's not going to happen for a couple of months, though, because I still have to do some other Discord things to make it work. I'm thinking we're gonna have to split Discords. So right now we have just one Discord, and that's for my community. But I'm thinking we might make a King SMP Discord or a King Ragnog server network Discord. I've got to come up with the exact name I'm gonna use for the server network, but we're gonna make a server for that in specific, and all of the King SMP stuff will go there. We'll still have some Minecraft stuff in specific for our personal Discord, but with the way I'm pivoting my content, it's just better suited that we do it that way. I'm Steve. I've been watching Mumbo Jumbo, who I've been watching for years, turn into a builder, and I was so proud of him. Dude, me too. Me too. I remember I started watching him back in, like, Hermitcraft Season 4. And watching him over the years, Season 5 and 6 especially, he really grew. It was insane. Like, watching my pushing 30-year-old son learn to walk. I understand sometimes people are too much. Can I grief someone's base? No. No, you cannot. I felt bad to keep asking you for the same thing, so I was gonna try to DM you out of stream for it, not to bug you. I'm sorry, I didn't see any of your messages. I've been missing them. You can ask again. If I don't read it out loud, I probably didn't see it. I think if you build a house right there, maybe you will be a warden's friend. I might be. Your videos are perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying to do better with videos lately. Let's see, don't look at me, guys. Why am I able to use /give? You shouldn't be able to. Are you? It should tell you something like, you don't have permission to use that command. I try to be somewhat active on the server. I'm not that active, but I'm not very active, especially compared to other servers. Hey, that's okay. I don't expect people to be super active, but like more so what I guess I was going for with that was not to say like everybody needs to be talking, but more so like at least with the announcements, for example, if you see an announcement, if you react to that, I know that you're there. If you're in the streams, that means you're interacting with the community. You're here. That's one of the big things is As long as we know you're alive in some way, you're definitely gonna get to stay there. Yeah, no, it's not about like, oh yeah, if you're not here, then we don't want you here kind of deal. No, you guys are good. It's just for my own sake, I think that might be something I do. We'll see. All of that will happen around the same time. We'll create a King SMP server in specific. That way we can invite all the people over to there. We'll have that open for about a week. Then the next week we'll begin the purge where it's like, okay guys, you have a week to react to this message or to interact in the Discord. Otherwise we will end up purging you. That way it prevents a lot of issues that can happen. Like every single account that gets hacked is usually somebody that isn't really a part of our server normally. And so, you know, that gets rid of all of our spam links where people come through and they post not safe for work stuff. It's like, that's awful. Luckily, I really should just finish setting up auto mod to block spam links, but I'll do that tonight maybe. I like your room also. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's a little messy, but it's not the worst in the world. It's been worse. Can you please kill an ender dragon? I don't think I can today. I don't have the materials to respawn it, but maybe another time. I was going to ask for the role to be able to post in self-promo channel in that video. Is it still not letting you post in there? It should have... Okay. Let me fix that. I thought I fixed it, but it's broken. Edit channel. Permissions. Okay. At everyone. Send messages. I know Unreal set it up a different way, but I don't think we should be blocking that necessarily. I think, you know, there's a very good reason we have self-promo. And his idea did work to a certain extent. I think we could really do better with the permissions. So, yeah, do you need to be a certain level? I think for ours, it's like level 5, which is insane. I understand where Unreal was coming from when he set that up, but it takes a little bit of time to get that. So I just fixed it. You guys can now all use self-promo. It shouldn't give you any more problems. And if it does, let me know. I'm going to be doing a Discord overhaul before we upgrade to... Well, probably after we upgrade to having a King SMP Discord. I'll be doing a full Discord overhaul on our... on our community Discord. It's 2 a.m. I forgot to go to bed. Well, good night, chat. Good night, Snacks. Get some rest. Hope you have a good night. I'm back. Welcome back, Swiftu. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the writing project is coming along. And if not, no worries. You can always tackle it tomorrow. That's just a theory. A writing theory or something like that. I don't know. I didn't go as a hyperlink and I didn't see the 6-hour slow-mo. I'll put it in there tomorrow. If you deleted it, I can still see the link, because I have a log. Sub to King Ragnog, I appreciate that. Thank you. I also have to make 52 to 56 playing cards. Oh no. You're doing the full poker table? Dude. Using maps? Oh my. Oh, dude. You're gonna have so much fun. I don't envy you one bit. I do not envy you one bit. But if you did delete it, I can usually see the link still, or what the link would look like. So even if it didn't send as a hyperlink, I'll still be able to probably decipher it, and I can probably watch it. It'll be all right. What time is it? I gotta be aware of my time because I gotta leave tomorrow morning at 7, so I gotta be up at 6. We'll see. Yo, can I please play with you? All my friends are offline. Yeah, absolutely, Joshua. The server is open 24/7, so you can play anytime you'd like. Yeah, we're just chilling though. I'm working on my Sculk Cave, trying to get some of it wrapped up here. We're almost done. And yeah, pretty good stuff. Hooray! I'd love some constructive criticism, BT Dubs. Ah, no worries, dude. I gotcha. 24/7 is technically wrong. Yeah, it's open. 23:59:7. What is the IP? If you do !IP in the chat, it'll give you all the information. What's going on? Hey, Josh, how's it going? What's up, dude? We're getting a lot of the OGs back today, huh? We got Raiden, we got Josh, we got, Alias was here earlier. Man. Wow. I'm good, how you been? I've been doing pretty good. I've been, just chilling, hanging around, and, it's been a good time last couple of weeks, really. Yeah. There's a lot of things going on, but it's been a good time. It's been a really good time. I need to finish this. Let's see if we can get all the Sculk up to the edge over here. Eventually it'll kind of just fade off. And then we'll also do the hangover here. And if I can get all the Sculk placed today, besides on the pillars, then all I gotta do is one other day do all the veins with the blue wood. I don't remember what it's called. But we'll place that down. It'll be good. And then I think we'll actually be done with this soon. Like, this is looking really good. It's looking really, really good. I'm gonna go eat really quick. All right, sounds good, Raiden. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I haven't seen the name Raiden in mad long. It's probably been maybe probably 2 years since then for you. We see Raiden every couple of months. Usually very busy time for them, so it's always tough. Always tough to find time, and that's a-okay. I'm just glad to see you when I do. Okay. Oh, hunger. I'm hungry. Wow. I don't know what's been wrong with me. Sometimes I'm like really hungry, and other days I'm just not at all. It's like sometimes I've been eating like 4 meals a day. It's crazy. And then other days I'm like, you know, I'll take a bite and then I'm done, and then I'll take another bite for my next meal, and then I'm done. And that's all I ate was 2 bites the entire day. And it's like, you know, that's not good. That's not, I need to probably figure that out. But, you know, food. I do like food. Today especially. Oh, dude, my dad made a grilled cheeseburger, and oh, it was so good. It was literally just a burger patty between in the middle of a grilled cheese. But oh my goodness, that was it's the simple things, you know. It tasted really, really good. I love food. You know, I too love food. I remember when I was a kid, people always told me, like, you know, you're really good at having conversations with people, and you know, you do a good job of just being a good communicator. And I was like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, you always seem to find something to talk to them about. I was like, well, the truth is everybody has something in common. And I always drew it back to food. Everybody eats. Now, at the time, I didn't realize not everybody eats. There are some people who are on feeding tubes, which is unfortunate. But everybody breathes. Everybody sleeps. A lot of people eat. A lot of people drink water or liquids of any kind. So, you know, there's ways to relate to people, and if for nothing else, you should be able to talk to them about food. That's my theory anyway. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little tired. I didn't even realize your name is War God is back. That's awesome. And thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. I wish... Okay, we're going to go back to regrets about content creation a little bit. This is one thing I regret. Is not hopping into changing things sooner. I wish so badly that I set up StreamerBot earlier. I knew about it for so long, and I still didn't do anything about it. I should have. It's such a good tool. Probably my biggest regret was not getting that sooner. But, you know, it led me to where I am today, so even though I was being lazy, it's okay. Life is fine. The account I made after losing the War God, you know, it's a good account name. W name. The lazy took over. Dude, I was lazy for like a year. Like my entire second year of streaming, I feel like I did nothing whatsoever to like be different. Which is like, okay. It's fine to a certain degree. It ended up being a bad thing overall. It was a net negative, but again, I met a lot of people out of that because of the positions I was in. Who knows what would have happened had I been, you know, even mildly successful. Some people, you know, may have not said hello to me. And then I'd be back here. Or I wouldn't be back here. I wouldn't have been here at all. You know, things could have gone very differently. I could have become mega famous and then got shot. That would be bad. That'd be really bad. I'm lagging. Stream is frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's... yeah. Hang on. Boop. Okay. I'm trying to get it fixed, guys. Give me a second. Holy cow. I'm sitting 23,000 bit rate. What the heck? 31,000. Oh my gosh. It's going up. Okay. I'm gonna just run an internet speed test really quick just to see, are we good? Download is fine. Okay, how's upload? Upload is 25, 26, okay. That's not bad. Latency is 20, that's not bad, okay. It looks like we're fine now. That was bad. I'm sorry that was happening. But we should be okay now. Also, really quick, what I want to do... That's fine. Okay. Hopefully we're fine now, though. Yeah, no, it was not just you. It was me. It's me again. I don't know what to do about this. It just keeps going. If it keeps doing this, I'm gonna have to end. I don't want to, but I will have to. Okay, are we good now? We good? I've been thinking about buying a Ethernet switch. So I was gonna run a hard line from my closet downstairs where my router is and run that up through the floor to my room. And I'm gonna put a switch in there. And then I'm gonna run an Ethernet from the switch to my computer, I think. Which should help with this a little bit. I haven't been here in a little and you're ending cooked. I know it's not getting any better. Well, okay, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna work on some YouTube stuff tonight because it's just broken. It keeps going up and down, up and down. So I will work on some YouTube stuff and I'll try to get that out of the way. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow. Hopefully. It's good now. I'm worried that this is going to be the time it's actually going to stay good, but I also don't want to, like, end when it keeps blinking in and out of existence, you know? Yeah. I'll go ahead and call it. I'll go ahead and call it. It's better to be safe than sorry. All I hear is words, I'm not PC Wi-Fi smart. That's okay. That's okay. I still have a phone. That's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. And if you start with a phone, that's a-okay. Essentially, I believe it's Wi-Fi issues where my computer isn't able to send over the air very well. But it's able to send over a line perfectly fine. Ethernet is solid. You know, you're sending over a cable. You're sending all the data over a cable. That's great, easy. But with sending it over the air, you can have packet drop-offs and stuff just by a little bit of interference. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit. I don't have a ton of money. I spent a lot recently, and so I gotta be careful, but I'm kind of thinking I may shell out maybe 100 and just get that done. We'll see. Anyway, I will go ahead and wrap up. It's been going up and down, not bad enough to cause any issues, but it has caused some quality drops for both YouTube and Twitch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's done. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you are on the YouTube side, what we do on Twitch is we always raid somebody, which means we send our viewers over to somebody else. I don't do that on YouTube because I'm not a partner there and I don't have the ability to. However, I will once we have partner, which is probably ways off. But if you want to join the Twitch stream, you can. Otherwise, I will see you another time. But for now, that's it for you, YouTube. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Okay. That leaves just you and me, Twitch. Whoa, we had... I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was a really good YouTube stream. That was a really good YouTube stream. So Twitch, that leaves you and I. We're gonna do a raid. As always, we try our absolute best to say hello to somebody. I think I'm gonna say, we gotta say hi to Feather. We have to. Feather is great. He's a YouTuber, and you will know it as soon as you hear him. But he's a really cool dude. His name is Feather Fetcher, and he's a chill dude. You guys will enjoy him, I think. So hop in there and get some free channel points. Meet a cool streamer along the way. You're the GOAT for looking at both chats. Usually when people stream YouTube and Twitch, they look at one. I have a special plugin for both, and I'm gonna spoil it. In like a couple of weeks, I'm gonna probably add TikTok and Instagram to the stream list. We'll see. But yeah, have a good day, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Coral. Have a good day, everybody. I hope you all have good days, good nights, good mornings, good evenings, whatever it be. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow if I can. But if not tomorrow, then Monday. Good night, everybody. Happy Easter.